Good day YouTube. This is just a little bit of a comparison between Ubuntu 21.04, the current release on the left, and Ubuntu 20.10, currently in beta on the right. So just to have a bit of a look at the look and feel of the operating systems here. Now, first of all, you can see a couple of differences here, not the least of which is the wallpaper there that I very much like for the new version, which is apparently an injury. I don't know a great deal otherwise about that. The existing one is actually a hippo. I can't read it there, but it is. Now, we are actually running on the GNOME interface here for both of them, so the desktop environment is GNOME. In fact, if we just pull up some of the details here again, we should be able to see that. So we've got GNOME 3.38x, and then we've got GNOME 40, which is really interesting to see. So kind of latest and greatest. You will see a few differences between the two. So now, just having a look straight off the bat, you can see that it's colorized a little bit different, maybe more darker color tones or accents there. But I've accidentally loaded into a web browser, got out of that one there, and we can see with the way that the activities work. So it's actually loading up just a little bit differently here. So let's load up a couple of fellas and let's see what it looks like when we've got two things loaded in. So it's got that more traditional GNOME look and feel to it, something that might be akin to, say, Fedora, on Fedora Linux. So it's taken that Fedora feel, like it's more taken a bit of a separate feel in the past. But let's just type in, I don't know, let's Office. Let's see how it shows up a few things here. This is a little bit slower, a little bit more laggy, maybe a little bit less optimized. Not exactly sure what happened there, but it was a bit slower. But otherwise similar, just not the same there. If we were to have a look a little bit further on the now here we go, the file manager here, which is a little bit annoying to load up and move around. Roughly the same. In fact, if we go to the window manager here, it should normally tell us files or GNOME files, that sort of thing. It all plays hand in hand, but here we go, files, called files there, 40.2, whereas definitely if I go to this version here, if I can load it up, we'll see that it's a different version. So, can't get that to load. There we go, 3.38x, that kind of thing. Similar, not the same. In fact, you'll see the color tones. These can actually still be changed. Ooh, I like the little change there. See how it's all on the left-hand side? The older or current version is just lined up. On the right-hand side, very Mac OS-esque, if you will. So a little bit nicer, a little bit more refined the way that they choose to make that look there too. But there is actually an option to change these. It's really white here. I'm just not actually a fan of it. Let's see if we can go into appearance and change this. Here we go. So we'll go to dark and we'll see how similar it is, if at all there. And we move across and we'll see, okay, so that is not exactly the same customization as with the original version, but I'll go back here and I'll see if we can go full dark. We can actually go full dark. So okay, so this is what's going on. So a lot of the time with Ubuntu, it does not allow you to do the dark theme as standard default. That is something that you do need to change. Otherwise, this looks actually quite similar, if not identical. There's very, very few differences that I can see here, at least in terms of functionality. Let's right-click, context menus, all the same. That's about that there. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to show you a few little bits and pieces here. It doesn't hurt to have maybe a look at the RAM usage. So we've got each machine has 4 GB of RAM associated with it there. The current version of Ubuntu 21.04 is actually running on 663 megabytes of RAM, whereas on the Ubuntu 20.10 we've got 20 more megabytes of RAM. Nothing to really write home about. In fact, less tasks, more RAM. Maybe not as optimized, perhaps, but hard to say. It's just much of a muchness, let's call it here. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and I do hope to see you all there in the next one. Cheers.